everyone. It's Wanda. Happy Saturday to everyone. Today on the menu, I will be making porgy fish. That's this right here. These are little porgies, little slippery little guys. There we go. I'll be making porgies. How I start off making porgies is they're already washed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a little slice on top, like that. Ooh, this is slippery, you gotta be real careful. I just sharpened my knife. There. There, get those little slits. And one, two, I think two little slits should be enough. I just basically want some of the seasonings to go in there. That's why I'm scoring it. So, there we go. That one. We're gonna have fish, and we're gonna have chips. We're gonna have potatoes, these yellow potatoes, and I have some sweet potato here, another sweet potato, and two little yams, and I'm gonna turn them all into like little French fries. So that's good. So now that I have my fish already squared out, I have some flour here. Flour. To my flour, I'm gonna add a little bit of cornstarch, just to get that extra little crisp. Yeah, I don't know, just a little. You stir was about maybe three tablespoons, and I'm gonna take a little salt, and I'm gonna add that to it. I'll add a little bit of the butter and garlic seasoning. Okay. Some butter and garlic, just a little more. See? Looks nice. And I'm gonna add some pepper to that also. So there we go. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of the adobo, because I like that it has turmeric and spices and a little bit of salt and a little garlic powder and a few other things, but I'm just gonna add a little bit to it. That's a lot of flour, so now we have some cornstarch and flour, and I want to just give this a little mix. So I'll cover it up. So the next thing I want to do is I want to get my frying pan. Here's my frying pan, and let's see how old Reliable is gonna act today. Oh, here we go again. Yes, I unplug it. Save electricity. Here's an electric stove, so let's see, give it a second or two. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's turn on the stove. Ah, touche. Look at that. That was awesome. Very happy that worked out like that. Okay, so now we're going to add a little oil to this. And what I want is just to fry the fish in there. So what I'm going to do is, see the seasoning pack that I shook it up a little bit? What I'm gonna throw them in the fryer, but before I do that, I'm gonna start cutting some of these potatoes up. Put it over here now. There we go. I'm gonna go get my chopper. Oh, I know why I left that there. I left it there so I could throw all the crumbs away. This fish has a little water because it's been out to frosting. I'm just gonna dump the water that it has. There. So let me get my chopper. Okay, here we go. So my potato peeling. What I want to do is just peel my potatoes. While that's heating up a little, I'll just peel the potatoes. I love this little peeler. You gotta clean it from now and then, but you just put it in your fingers like that. And it has a nice blade. like I said, I'm gonna be making fish and chips. So I'm turning this into French fries. And I also season this with a little bit of the flour because it makes the French fries come out really nice and crispy. So there we go. Almost done. Okay, so that's one already done. I'm gonna set it right there. This is a clean napkin, so I'll just put them on a napkin for now. Take that little piece out. Okay, there you go. Let's do another one. I hope everybody's Saturday's going lovely today. I'm having a good day. Every day that I can breathe and see the sun is a good day for me. Pray for everybody who's not having a good day. Okay, now we're almost done with the potato. And I'm just gonna check to see if that oil is hot enough so I can season, so I can bread my fish. What I'll do is I'll just take a little tiny piece of this little peel and throw it in there. It's sizzling. I want to make it really hot, and then I'm going to lower the heat because I don't want it to burn, but I did want it to be sizzling hot. So that's looking good. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take my fish and I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to cover it up. And I'm going to give it a little toss like that. Now find the fish. Okay, there we go. I'll take my fish and I'll throw it in here. Very nice. Oh, this is a big one. Okay. Get a baby now, shake it up, baby, shake it good. Like I said, I'm gonna lower that flame. So let's get this fish out. Dust it off a little and let's put it right here next to it. There we go. So I have those two, and I'll do the next two in a few minutes. I can leave that back here for now. And until that's done, I'm going to lower the flame just a little bit. I don't want it to burn. I need to wash my hands and get one of these little pitchforks so I can turn it around. Okay. So, since that's frying up a little, I'll continue to do, well, the potato, I still have another potato here. So let's just get this one done too. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. I remember in the olden days there was no potato peelers. You had to use a knife. Boy, you let me with a knife and a potato. I think I'd give you a tater tot back. I cut so much of the skin, you'd wind up with a tater tot. This is good now. See? So that's good. And let me see my fish. I know the flame was high. I don't want it to burn. Looking very nice there. So let's just leave it. I have my oil like on medium high, so that's good. I'm going to get rid of all of this. And then I'm going to peel the sweet potatoes and the yam because I feel like eating sweet potatoes and yam french fries type. So let me throw this out. Okay. So Now let's cut up the sweet potato. This looks like a Chinese yam. I'm not sure if it's a yam or sweet potato. I know there's a difference, and I like to just peel this until I get a nice pink color. When I see the pink color, that's what I like. Or the orange peach color. See, this little peeler is a bad boy. You can peel up even the toughest skins. Okay. The good stuff, you pull it out. You see how easy, nice and clean. It's very juicy. It's being noisy, releasing all those juices. So, like I told my son, when it gets quiet, it's almost done. Okay, here we go. These are pretty sweet potatoes. So, this one as well. I'm leaving that fish not touch her at least a good 3 to 5 minutes. I won't touch it. This skin is tough to peel. I won't be able to do it. This it does not want to cooperate. Okay. Like I said, see, sometimes I get away with doing it, other times I don't. Right now this is giving me a hard time. So I might just well peel it with something else. Way to build up muscle. It's good. Okay. Oof. This is a good workout. Okay, that's been like 3 to 5 minutes already. Let me see how it looks on the other side. So looking like that, see? I'm just gonna leave it in for another 3 more minutes before I flip it. I don't think it takes nothing but like maybe 6 minutes on each side. I would say about. We can always check it. I don't like it slimy, so I will cook it till it's nice and flaky, at least till it holds its shape a little bit. There we go. I think it's good. That's good like this. I'm just going to chop the ends off because it has these little marks there. I don't want the marks, so let's chop that off, and we have the same thing for the other side. Okay. Here we go. So we got those so far. I'm going to throw this out because that's a little too much in my way here. Let's get rid of this. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to do these last two little pieces here. And these are already done. I'm going to chop them into French fries. So I think the fishes are out, ready to take out. Or rather, to give it a nice flip. That looks yummy. Flip this one here and flip. And there we go. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. So we'll let that fry up a little. And we'll continue with these sweet potatoes. Now this I know is yam for sure. These are yams. Those sweet potatoes. Just a little. Usually just put them in the oven and mash them, but like I said, I felt like eating fried yams, fried sweet potatoes, fried fried potatoes. So yeah, just like that. Let's cut this little piece off. And we'll cut the end off. And there we go. So we have one more left. And let's just peel this baby up. My little handy dandy Temu shop. My little handy dandy Temu shaver. My son says shaver. I found this so funny when he says, "See, when you get the shaver?" And I'm like, "No, the potato peeler." He's like, "The shaver." I said, "The peeler." He's like, "The shaver." I'm like, "Okay, whatever. Peeler, shaver." And now he has me saying it. The shaver. And I was like, "It's the peeler." That's what we're doing with peeling. He's like, "It could be seen as shaving." I'm like, "Okay, Reggie. I want to give whatever could peel or shave that, just bring it to me." Right into those little corners. And there we go. So, that's it. Very nice. Okay, we can get rid of the peeler now. Put it to the side, and let's get rid of all this. First, cut these ends off. There we go. Great. That's just a little dark part that I'm going to get out. So it's looking good. There you go. So let's get rid of this, and then we can start chopping. Okay. So, let's get these peels out the way. Okay, let's see now. I have it all over the floor. All my peels. You can't see it, but they're down there. I'll get them later. I'll get them later. So, okay, let's go. I'm going to chop this right in half, and then I'm going to chop it again in half, and then that half, I'll chop it once, and maybe get 3 little pieces like that. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to chop it into like little French fries, maybe a little bit, kind of like that. So we'll do that, cut this in half. I have to turn that again. I think I made this one too fast. That's okay. So we're going to fry this line. Okay, there we go. We put it this way. One chop here. One chop here. This is really big, so put another chop here. Okay. And this side is really big too, so I'll give it another chop here. Okay, so let's put it down like this. And let's see if we get some nice slices going in there. 1, 2, 3, and 1 more. Yeah. Too close for comfort. Okay, there we go. They look a little dry. I don't know, kind of dry. I never saw them like that. Maybe it's just getting old and that's why it's dried up. I don't know. We shall see. So, I know these are not dried up because I just bought these about 2 days ago. But they're not dry. And I'm going to turn the fish because I don't want it to burn. Look at that beautiful color. It's looking nice. It's almost going to be ready to take out. See that? Even some fish came out right here, little fish. Alright, stop playing with it. Okay, and let's cut this in half. And then we'll cut it in half again. And we'll do it one more time here. And one more time. There. Okay, that's good. Good enough for me. They don't have to be all the same size. They don't have to be perfect. So, this is going to be done soon, and I'm definitely going to need to start my oil into my pan so I can fry the French fries. So that is good amount right there. I should be using my preserved oil. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Okay, so now we're going to chop this potato in half. Let's do it this way. Yeah, that's hard. Yes, it was. That's good. So now we're going to take this piece. Cut it and cut there. They're nice and big wide pieces, so I can make 3 French fries or something out of this one today. Let's cut it again. There we go. That's a good size. Very good size. Okay, let's cut this one in half. And again. And one more time. And that's it. Okay. Let's turn it this way. 1, 2, and we just cut this one in half. And this one and this one. There you go. So those are done. This one looks really big. I'm going to give it a good chop there. Anyone else is big? No? Good? Okay, so we'll do the same thing. Give it a chop. And chop. And let's cut these in half. This one. Okay, my fish says it's getting ready. Fish is really fast to fry. You don't have to fry it. And this pan heats up really fast, so you can see. You can see how hot and boiling. It's very crispy. It's very crispy. So I'm going to be taking out my big plate. I'm going to take out my big plate right here. And I'm just going to set it down next to me. I will put a paper towel on it so that I can take out the fish. Because I think this fish is definitely ready. When it gets quiet, it's ready. I'll just give it 2 more minutes on that side, and then I'll take it out. So, here we go, we're doing the fries. A lot of people say put them in water, but I'm not going to put them in water. I'm just going to fry them up. I see those little dry ones, and they look really dry. I don't think I want to use them. I'll pick the ones that dry to the side. And this fish is definitely ready. Look at that. That's one beautiful fish. Okay, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it on my pan. And I'll just leave this one in a few minutes. See, I put it there. I'm going to put the French fries next to it. But let's just give this a few more seconds here, because it's a really thick one. Not like that one. That one's medium size. This is like the largest one of the whole bunch. So, okay, let's continue with my potatoes. Cut them like that. And then put a little cut right there. And then I'll just chop. Okay, take this one and do the same thing, give it one little cut right there, and then we can just chop. Okay, guys, you didn't remind me. Put the stove, but I didn't turn it on. I need that oil hot. It's not going to turn on by itself. I'm going to need a match. Okay, let's get a match and let's get that oil cooking. Alright, so this fish is out. I think it's done already. It's very quiet. See, very quiet, leave it there. And we got one more potato to cut. Cut it into 4 pieces. 1, 2, and 4. So we'll keep that over there for a second and then just chop away. There we go. And chop away. Okay, that's good. Now we have one more potato over here. even though I think that's more than enough. But that's okay, whatever's left over, we can always pick on it later. And let's take out our fish. See? Beautiful color. Very pretty. Delicious fish. I love seafood. Okay, so now let's spread our last two here. And do the same. You see, put it right there. Cover it up. Give it a little shake. Okay. And let's pop that right back in there. This is one of the smallest ones. I'm just going to put that there. And the other one. Put it right here. And let's get rid of this fishy plate. Okay, so here we go. Nice little shake. Okay, we're going to put this one right here next to it. And that's it. And let's cut this last potato. One cut. And I think I'm going to have 4 cuts on this one. This is a real big potato over here. Okay, there we go. So, put that right here for a second. And let's chop these potatoes. Okay, that's good right there. And the last of it right here. This is messy, but it's worth it. I haven't had French fries in a long time, so special treat. I usually make them in like veggie style. So, okay, my fish is doing good. I don't want it to burn. There's a small piece. Okay, let's leave that there for a few more minutes. And let's test out my oil and see if it's hot and bubbly. It'll fry in there. There it goes. Very nice. So, what I want to do is I'm going to take the French fries and I'm going to throw them in the batter. Like that. The flour and the cornstarch give it a nice crispy taste. I'm just going to throw them in. Crispy fries. We're going to lower the flame on this just a little bit. I think that was a big one. Okay. So we take a couple more and put them there. And then we can shake them up. Gonna grab a plate. I'm gonna throw these fried French fries in here. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to wash my hands. And I need a spoon to mix in those fries. Yeah, this needed to be turned up, a small one. And my French fries. Looking nice. I don't want to throw a lot of them in. I want them to cook really nice. That's why I didn't fill up the whole pot. But we're going to leave that there. And that's what we're going to do. Looks good. I'm going to turn that one around. Two nice, beautiful pieces here of fish. Okay. And this is going to take a while. But this is going to take a while, so I'm going to leave the fish there for a few more minutes. And I'm going to finish cutting up the fries. And I'll be back and I'll let you know how everything looks, okay? Be right back. Hi everybody, I'm back. And I have the last batch here that I'm going to take out. I already did all this. Looks really delicious. Yummy, yummy. I love some french fries. And what I like to do when the french fries are real crispy, excuse me, I like to put them on a plate. I usually like to put them down like on a cardboard. And I found this cardboard. It works for me. So I usually take my fries when it's done. And you can tell these are nice and crispy. You could hear it. Very crispy and delicious. So, see that? Oh, so yummy. Alright, so like I said, I take them out and I'll put them right in there. That absorbs a lot of the oil and it keeps it from getting soggy and you get nice crispy fries. Yeah, I saw that one go down there. Don't worry about this, okay? It's okay if it was high. I'm just happy I'm done. I'm done cooking. It's hard to be creative. It's very hard. No, this is great. I love to do it. I love to cook. And if I'm not in a lot of pain, I will do it. So, that's it. I'm just going to put this to the side. Or, well, let me show you. See? So I have my french fries in there. And what I like to do is I like to come in with just a little salt. Right in there. And then I just shake them around. You hear that, right? Very crispy. So, there you go. It's ready. This is what I cooked. Sweet potato french fries, and fried fish. Hope you like my recipe and I hope you do it and you enjoy it. Can you please give me a like, comment? I love replying to comments, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thank you. I hope you all have a blessed Saturday. Bye. Oh wait, I didn't plate it, right? Let me plate it. Let's see. Let's plate this bad boy. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to grab one of those fish and those french fries are hot. So I'm going to take some of this and put them right there. And grab a little bit more and you put them right there. Ooh, 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 this looks really good. Okay, here we go. That's the picture right there. Thank you for watching. Everyone have a blessed day. Bye. So like, wait, I just want to move the light. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that fish. Okay, bye-bye guys. Thanks for watching.